A decades-old summer habit in China is back in the spotlight, a practice as familiar as the summer heat itself. It's a tradition that sparks debate every year, igniting conversations about culture, comfort, and changing social norms. And it's heating up more than just the streets. The temperature isn't the only thing rising, so are opinions, arguments, and even official decrees about this very visible, very visceral summer custom. Let's talk about the Beijing Bikini. What is it, why does it exist, and why does it continue to be such a point of contention? If you've ever strolled through a Chinese city during a heat wave, especially during the sweltering months of July and August, you've probably seen this, a common sight, almost as ubiquitous as the street vendors and bustling crowds, older men rolling up their shirts, exposing their bellies as they walk around. It's a practical, if somewhat unconventional approach to staying cool in the face of intense humidity and soaring temperatures. Now before you laugh, this isn't just about staying cool, there's more to it than meets the eye. For a lot of locals, it's a signature of summer, a visual marker that signals the arrival of the hottest months, a totally normal way to beat the heat. It's a DIY air conditioning system, a personal climate control strategy deployed on the streets. It's tradition, a long-standing practice passed down through generations, part comfort, a way to feel a little less suffocated by the oppressive humidity, part culture, and honestly, a pretty creative way to get some breeze. It's a practical solution born from necessity and shaped by local customs. But not everyone's a fan. The Beijing Bikini has its detractors, and their voices are growing louder. Younger generations and city officials are starting to push back, questioning the appropriateness of this age-old custom in the context of modern urban life. In cities like Jinan and Tianjin, where rapid development and modernization are transforming the urban landscape, authorities have put up public notices, aiming to curb the practice. Pretty much saying, "Hey guys, shirts down please." It's a polite but firm request for a change in behavior. They're calling the Beijing Bikini uncivilized, a term loaded with implications about social progress and appropriate public conduct, and saying it doesn't fit with the image of a modern city. They argue that it clashes with the desired aesthetic of a globalized, sophisticated urban center, and of course social media has feelings. The digital sphere is buzzing with opinions, debates, and memes about the Beijing Bikini. Some people online defend the Beijing Bikini as harmless and even endearing, a quirky, relatable aspect of local culture. A slice of local life that should be protected. They see it as a valuable piece of cultural heritage, worth preserving in the face of modernization. Others, not so much. They have a very different perspective on the matter. They say it's embarrassing, a source of national shame in an increasingly interconnected world. That it damages China's image, projecting an outdated and unsophisticated picture to the international community. Especially as cities try to look more global and sophisticated, they believe it undermines efforts to present a modern, progressive face to the world. The debate's gotten so big that international media have picked it up, further amplifying the discussion and bringing it to a global audience. Now everyone's asking, the questions are flying thick and fast, both online and offline. Is this just about people trying to stay cool, a simple matter of personal comfort in the face of extreme weather? Or is it about respecting shared public spaces? Does personal comfort trump social norms and expectations of public behavior? Is the Beijing Bikini a quirky part of tradition? A harmless and even endearing cultural quirk that adds character to city life? Or is it time for it to go? Is it an outdated practice that no longer aligns with modern sensibilities? Maybe it comes down to this. The core of the debate might be simpler than it seems. Comfort versus courtesy. It's a classic conflict between individual needs and social expectations. Is rolling up your shirt a harmless way to survive the summer, a victimless act of self-preservation in the scorching heat, or is it breaking some basic rules of public respect? Does it cross a line in terms of decorum and consideration for others? So, what do you think? We want to hear your perspective on this ongoing debate. Is the Beijing Bikini a charming slice of tradition, a beloved and harmless cultural quirk that should be cherished, or a fashion faux pas that's had its day? Is it time to retire this summer tradition and embrace a more modern aesthetic? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're eager to read your opinions and engage in a respectful discussion. Hit like if you've ever rocked the summer belly yourself, if you've ever embraced the Beijing Bikini as a way to beat the heat, or if you'd ban it for good. Let us know where you stand on this cultural hot topic. You're watching Echo Trend News, your source for stories that spark conversation and challenge perspectives. Don't forget to subscribe for stories that get people talking. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep the conversation going.